all took the time out from your family to come here and share your stories with us. Mike and I have been in the business. We just had our 2-year anniversary a couple weeks ago, and we, like Nick and Natalie, are so excited to be working together in this venture. But if you aren't, you don't have a spouse to do this with, find a friend, find someone in the row behind you, find someone in the row in front of you, and just get a buddy. This business is amazing. So we agree with everything that they have said. We've been consistent and persistent. If any of you have come to a regional and not seen Mike and Raelyn Whitney, raise your hand. Okay, we really did miss one. We actually missed one because our son, it was his parents' day, his first year in college, and we didn't want our kid to be the only kid without parents at Parents' Day. So there are reasons why, you shouldn't be at regional, obviously, but unless, our son's getting married or there is a huge event in our life, we will be here because it is that important to stay connected and to just grow more. We've heard this, 23 times, the same thing, 23 times. And we both have a lot of notes just from the first half. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So we're going to tell our quick story for those of you who don't know us, and then we're going to give away some prizes. So, we were the same as Nick and Natalie. I kind of started the business. My husband was supportive but not interested. And so I just plugged into the system. I have owned several businesses before. I had a t-shirt company which led into a boutique that I ran with my sister-in-law for 7 years. And I wasn't looking for Nerium. I actually told Mindy no. A good story about Mindy and I is we were only acquaintances. We were not friends. I had not seen Mindy. I'd only met Mindy one time in my entire life, and it was 2 years prior to when she called me. So don't think that you can only call the people that you're best friends with or that you text in the last week. You can, if a person exists in your life, if you know they exist on this planet, then call them. Because like Natalie said, it's for everyone. And you just never know. Thank God, Mindy kept my business card in her drawer for 2 years, pulled it out, and had the guts to call me. Because if she had not called me, me and my husband would not be standing here right now. Thank you, Mindy.
Clench.
So one really important thing that we've learned in Nerium that is if you're up in front of a room and you start to cry, clench your butt cheeks together and it'll make you stop. That's a nugget. Write that down. So I started building the business little by little. My husband took notice when our bank account started growing a little bit. And I came to him and I told him, I said, babe, I think I just won a Lexus. And he said, who told you that? That cannot be true. And I said, well, Mindy told me that. And he goes, I think she's wrong. And he said, you've only been doing this for a short time. And so that's kind of when he got started. So I'll let him share the rest of our story.
I think this worked. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, first of all, I got to make your comment about the shiwi. Was it shiwi? Shwi. I'm using that, and T tells me if I use it 3 times, it's mine. There you go. So, shwi. That's one. Also, Natalie just made me realize something. If you follow the Chiefs, follow sports at all, you see these athletes signing for these great big signing bonuses. Do you realize when you signed up as a new brand partner, you just signed up for a $2.8 million signing bonus? So welcome to big time athletics or skincare, whatever. My background was 23 years in the same job, working for the same company, the industrial market, corporate world. Hadn't had a raise in 10 years. Saw her doing this business, saw her on an iPad, saw her on a Lexus car bonus, and I saw her doing it in a very simple way. Although I think she's one of the best salesperson people I've ever met in my whole life. She didn't have to be a great salesperson. She was just simply sharing a product with her friends, family, strangers as well. Putting them on a 5-day sample, sending them to the website for a 30-day money-back guarantee, and she earned that iPad, she earned that Lexus car bonus. I saw the $25,000 at the time Live Better bonus, and in those 23 years I had great bosses. In the last year I was there, they had fired my second boss and brought in a real a jerk, right? A jerk. He had his thumb on me. I didn't want to get up. I didn't want to go to work. That combined with the fact that I hadn't had a raise in 10 years, I was extremely frustrated. We were extremely stuck financially, personally, and Nerium has completely changed our lives. In less than a year, I was able to fire that boss. She was able to close her boutique. We do this full time, and I tell you, I'm actually 86. I don't know if you knew that. Being 46 and losing sight of your dreams and hopes that we got married with 22 years ago, and getting that back is life-changing. It's a reborn experience that I want everybody to feel, and we really feel badly if we don't share this with our friends, families, and even strangers, because we're doing them a disservice by not educating them on what's out there. There's a better way, and Nerium is definitely the pathway to that. So that's our story.
So with everything that was shared today, I want to just share with you what I'm going to take out of this room, and I want to challenge each one of you to do this. If you have a friend, you have someone that you love in your life, and you've sent them a few Facebook messages to tell them about what you're doing, I want you to pick up the phone today, and you leave here on the way home and call that person and tell them what you just listened to. They can't see it on Facebook, guys. They can't hear your voice. They can't know how excited you are. Okay, I can't say this without crying, so I'm just going to just cry. So, my best friend and Mike's best friend there's a lot of them in this room right now. Mike grew up with 2 friends he's had his whole entire life. And one of those guys married Jen, my best friend. And they're both here today. And there's nothing that makes me happier than what is happening for them and what's going to happen for all the people that they bring into the business. And not only is our best friends here, but we have made so many friends. And it doesn't matter if you're on our team, or you're not on our team, or you live in Kansas City, or you don't live in Kansas City. You guys have all impacted our lives tremendously. So we want to thank you for that. Some major announcements. Okay, so there's some flyers in the back. Our next regional, which you will definitely want to be at, is July 12th. You want to go ahead, Sarah Nielsen will be here. Thank you, Lori, for passing those out. It'll be in this hotel. Not sure if it'll be exactly in this room, but it'll be in this hotel from 10 to 2 the same time. If you want to go ahead and mark on your calendar August 9th, that will be our next regional. In August, we're not going to tell you who's coming, but stay tuned for that. Oh, And then mark down August 2nd for our Family Fun Day. We're going to be doing a whole day of we're not talking about Nerium, we're just going to all bring our kids, our families, some food, and we're going to have a good time together. So that's on August 2nd, and the location and times and things will be announced soon. Mindy, is there anything else for announcements? I think that's it.
Well,
The second is the Family Fun Day, and August 9th is the regional. July 12th is for July. July 12th, August 2nd, August 9th.
got it?
Got it? Okay, now we're going to give away some free stuff. Woo!